Welcome to the Safira Radio News Service. Today is Wednesday, the 9th of August. We invite you to listen to the news about events from the lives of Christians in the country and around the world.
The Kalisha Diocese has begun cooperation with the Holy Land Commissariat in Patna. The initiative aims to support Christians in the Middle East and assist in organizing pilgrimages. The collaboration will also include deepening biblical formation and aiding local Christians.
The President of Vietnam, Vo Van Phuong, met with the leadership of the Episcopal Conference in Ho Chi Minh City. The meeting took place after the President's earlier visit to the Vatican, where he was received by the Pope. During the visit, a decision was made to establish a permanent representation of the Apostolic See in Vietnam.
Bishop Marek Salacic returned from World Youth Day in Lisbon, highlighting the unique experience of church community. In his message, he encouraged faith in God's love and referred to the Pope's message about shining, listening, and not being afraid.
The charitable organization World Vision published a report revealing that children exploited as cheap labor pay a high price for cosmetic products labeled as cruelty-free. The report identifies 6 ingredients, such as palm oil, cocoa, and vanilla, associated with child labor. The organization calls on companies and governments to protect the rights of every child.
Over the last 25 years, about 40 million Americans have stopped attending worship services, with attendance at only 3%. An article in The Atlantic suggests that the decline may be due to the current lifestyle, where people are too busy consuming to participate in church life. The author argues that the problem is not setting high demands on believers but an actual lack of such demands. This thesis has sparked numerous reactions on social media. Comments pointed to various factors such as religious abuse or moral corruption in churches.
The charitable organization CARE expressed concerns related to the proposals for the legalization of assisted suicide in the United Kingdom. This comes in connection with the release by a court in Cyprus of a man convicted of killing his terminally ill wife. David Hunter was sentenced to 2 years in prison but released after 19 months. The chairman of the organization, Ross Hendry, fears that this case may be exploited by activists seeking to legalize assisted suicide. He also emphasized the need to focus on improving palliative care, calling assisted suicide a Pandora's box.
Artificial intelligence is facilitating criminals in exploiting children and hindering law enforcement from holding them accountable. This is the conclusion of a report by the British National Crime Agency. The internet and artificial intelligence have enabled the creation of hyper-realistic images of child sexual abuse, increasing the risk of actual exploitation. The introduction of end-to-end encryption by technology companies makes crime detection more difficult. Organizations are calling for stronger online protections, and some companies are working on blocking manipulated images.
The company Lionsgate will be the distributor of a film titled Unsung Hero. The film tells the story of the upbringing of Christian artists Rebecca James and the band For King and Country, focusing on the Smallbone family and their journey from Australia to the USA. The film's premiere will take place on April 26, 2024.
Famous singer and Grammy Award winner, Laurel Daigle, has defended the film, Sound of Freedom, addressing the subject of human trafficking. Despite its success, the film faced criticism from some media. Daigle expressed outrage at the need to defend the film and emphasized her commitment to the fight against human trafficking. She also referred to biblical quotes to highlight the gravity of the problem.
Scientists in Israel have discovered a rare coin from about 2,000 years ago, which may serve as evidence of the destruction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem by the Romans in the 70th year of our era. The discovery was announced during the Tisha B'Av festival, commemorating the destruction of the First and Second Temples. The coin, with the inscription for the freedom of Zion, is pierced and was likely worn as a necklace.
This has been the Safira Radio News Service. We are glad you are with us. May God bless us all.